Hello and welcome to Animal Watch, and today we're talking baby vultures.
Now, I've been criticised for my love of the quirky and unusual, including some types of men at times, so this seems to have transpired into my love for unusual animals. Today I'm particularly thrilled to be visiting one of my all-time favourite birds at the Dorset Owl and Falconry Centre, run by Martin Ballam, one of the UK's leading bird experts. I know that my time here will be special, entertaining and educational.
I'm here with Martin Ballam of Xtreme Falconry, and we've got this incredibly cute African whiteback baby vulture. So can you please tell us a little bit more about him?
We've got the breeding pair. Unfortunately, they are not the best of parents.
Okay.
So we've had to do some artificial incubation, which for this little chap or chapette, we don't know, was 56 days. And it's now 3 weeks old.
Ah, so it must be amazing to hatch one of these. What's that like?
It's one of the most nerve-wracking parts of my job that I do, the daily monitoring of the egg, checking the development and making sure that it's what we call a clean hatch. And this was a brilliant hatch. It broke the egg on day 54, day 56, absolutely 100% perfect out of the egg. 4 hours later, having its first feed.
Oh, he's gorgeous. He looks like a little dinosaur, really, doesn't he? It's like going to Jurassic Park. So can you tell us a little bit more about the actual breed?
Well, the African whiteback is, certainly has been, one of the more numerous of the African vultures. Vultures have got many problems in the wild, and it is a vulture that does an important job in the wild of cleaning up carcasses. It's a large bird. It's got up to a 2.4 metre wingspan.
Wow.
Stands nearly a metre tall, and when he's got all of his feather growth, he has lovely little stripes, but over the years their plumage changes and he'll turn out like his parents, and they are the most stunning cream colour. Beautiful to see up close, the eyes and the tiny bits of fluff on the head. I absolutely adore them with all my heart.
Well, I've always had a soft spot for vultures. I love the quirky and I love the extreme, and I've got to say, I think he's gorgeous, even though some people may not like vultures. I think they're really beautiful.
I think they are. The other thing about this as a baby, when they hatch out, it is a perfect, good-looking, velvety little chick. They are not the ugly duckling into a swan. I think they're one of the most beautiful-looking babies when they hatch and drop out and fluff up, and they continue to be so.
Yeah.
And he's got an endearing little face.
He is. He's wonderful. And look him. You can see he's giving my fingers a little bit of a nibble, and that must mean it's time for feed, right, Martin? And
it's dinner time.
And you're going to let me feed him, aren't you?
I am. We're going to do a feed. The type of feed that we're going to do is not something we will continue with.
Okay.
So this bird, because we've had to rear it because of his rather clumsy parents, he will be in his special rearing box with mirrors, so that he doesn't become too imprinted on us. So
yes,
it's a bit of a special thing I'm letting you do with the baby vulture today, because we try and get him self-feeding.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, because it's sort of one of my dreams to have actually feed one of these guys.
I have a special tub of food.
Ooh.
I have to try and simulate what the parents, how they feed their babies, and it's not the most pleasant way.
So you're not going to stick that in your mouth and
No,
then sort of regurgitate it onto the vulture.
So we've got a finely chopped mix of venison.
Okay.
We have kidney, we have heart, we also have some rodent intake in there,
Right.
and I do put an additive on it, a multivitamin, multi-mineral, to try and cover all of the nutritional requirements that the baby needs, because they grow so fast.
I mean, obviously in the wild it's a bit rotten, isn't it, the food
It
that
can
they
be.
will bring back?
It can be, and they've got very, very strong digestive acids in their stomach, and some of the stuff that they clearly eat
Yeah.
is quite revolting.
I've
But it's a
heard
brilliant job.
I've heard that they can eat anthrax meat as well, and
Yes.
their digestive system is so brilliant
Yes.
that they can actually digest that as well and not have it affect them.
Once again, that's a brilliant role for vultures
Yeah.
in stopping the spread of certain nasty diseases that occur in these
Absolutely.
carcasses. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to use the lid as a kind of bib. That's for two reasons. One,
Okay.
so the food doesn't drop into the pellets.
All right.
But secondly, I want you to take the tweezers,
Okey-doke.
start removing some food, present it to the side of the bird, but if food falls onto the lid, we want the bird to start picking food off of the
Okay.
lid, so it starts to self-feed.
Okay.
And this is what we get this bird to do. He's very
She's
keen, he's very hungry.
Hungry bird.
So this is what we get the bird to do so that it cancels out too much of the hand
Yeah.
operation and the imprinting. And as you see, hopefully, you'll see he's visually very, very accurate even from a young age.
Yeah.
And any small pieces that go down there, this is a way of encouraging the bird to start self-feeding.
Okay. Well, he's doing well, isn't he? He's really hungry.
Now, what he'll probably do, as he does after most feeds, he will fill his crop up. You can see his little storage bag at the
Okay.
base of the neck. That will start to bulge.
Okay.
The moment he's full up, he'll probably turn away from you.
Okay.
And within minutes, he'll be fast asleep.
Really?
Flat out.
Really?
Yes.
So how much do you think he's going to eat of this before he
I
gets full up?
don't think he's going to eat all of that. I would be looking probably a third, maybe up to a half. Part of my daily routine is to sit there with my scissors, chopping up huge amounts of feed for the babies.
Yeah.
And it's a continuous, it's like a conveyor belt. Every few hours we do it again, and baby birds of prey, like a lot of birds,
Yeah.
they grow extraordinarily fast.
Yes.
In 5 months' time, this will be as big as his parents, fully
Yeah.
operational, and hopefully, he's going to be part of a brilliant education program, teaching people and raising awareness
Yes.
about vultures.
Now, like them or hate them, vultures are nature's garbage disposers and are perfectly adapted to keep the environment clean and healthy by efficiently locating and consuming carcasses, recycling energy through the food web, and preventing the spread of diseases. Vultures are able to resist infection from pathogens present in the rotting carcasses on which they feed, however, are in serious decline worldwide due to several man-made reasons. Reasons for their plummeting demise include lead poisoning from ingesting shot and bullet fragments from hunted carcasses, poisoning by diclofenac, an anti-inflammatory used to treat cattle, and most disturbing, the purposeful poisoning of vultures across Africa to hide the poached carcasses of rhinos and elephants from rangers. As if there are no circling vultures, poachers hope to be able to slip away quicker, faster, and unnoticed.
He looks completely full up now. He's gone to sleep.
He is going to be absolutely sparkoed now for probably a couple of hours. He has got a massive crop of food, but in 4 hours' time, that'll all be passed through because he's growing so fast.
Yeah.
And we'll be ready to do it again.
All right, and his hunger will be back just as ravenous.
Exactly the same.
Okay, well, that's been wonderful feeding the little baby, but I would love to meet an adult and maybe fly one. Is that possible?
We've actually got one on standby. It's another type of African vulture. It's another one of my favourites, and it's by the name of Robin.
Oh, that sounds lovely. All right, I can't wait. Let's go.
This is Robin, and Robin is a hooded vulture,
Okay.
as in Robin Hood.
Ta-da!
Robin's quite an active bird. All of a sudden, Robin wants to take flight
Right, yes, so
and head that way.
he's very independent, unlike the owl.
Very much so. And then at any moment, Robin will be on the floor foraging because they search for tiny bits of food. They'll even eat insects and stuff as well.
Right, okay.
And then all of a sudden, we'll have another fly around. Very, very buoyant, very small in the body, very big in the wing. Brilliant for getting the bird up on the soar.
Okay, so how's the best way to fly this one then?
Right, normally if I've got another person with me, we can get some really good distance.
Okay.
If we have more wind blowing, that's when we can get the big circles. But Robin's off again.
He just does what he wants to do. I love it.
Robin's gone to the other post, so let's see if we can get Robin coming into you.
Okey-doke.
And Robin is straight in. Robin will probably feed. Robin may jump off on the floor.
Well, I've had a fantastic day today, meeting one of the world's most gawky, charismatic yet important predators. I'm Anneka and you've been watching Animal Watch. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and tune in next week where I'll be meeting another fantastic animal. Bye for now.
To find out more about the work that Martin in Xtreme Falconry does, please visit www.xtremefalconry.co.uk.